Why is nobody talking about the fact that both of these movies handle basically the same thing the opposite way? And there will be spoilers in this video for both movies, so if you haven't seen either one, then drop a like and come back later. So if you're still here, I'm going to assume you've either seen the movie or you want to be spoiled, so let's just get into it. So the entire plot of Across the Spiderverse is basically a disagreement between Miguel O'Hara and Miles over whether or not fate is an actual thing that exists. Miguel says yes, fate does exist, and in order to be Spider-Man, you have to suffer the same fate as every other Spider-Man. Miles, on the other hand, says nah, fuck that. If that's what you believe, then you don't know anything about being Spider-Man. And the entire movie kind of revolves around that idea of, does fate exist or not? Are we doomed to suffer through canon events, or is it possible to change our future? But here's where the two movies kind of go their separate ways, because in Across the Spider-Verse, the protagonist is like, absolutely we can save these people, absolutely the fate is not predetermined, like we can change the future. But if you look at The Flash, it's literally the exact opposite. The entire movie was about Barry Allen coming to terms that fate exists. In order for his future to not be completely messed up, he has to suffer as a kid. It's basically the same thing. But instead of The Flash continuing to fight until he finds a solution like Miles is, they just made him kind of accept that fate is a thing and give up. Dude goes back in time, ensures that his mom dies as she's supposed to, and then comes back to the present, and yeah, bro just gives up. Now you could argue that the only reason that they did that was because this is a dead-end movie for a dead-end franchise, and this isn't really supposed to set anything up for the future, but like at the same time, come on now. Maybe I'm being nitpicky, I don't know, but at the end of the day, what I can tell you is one of these movies made me feel inspired and hopeful, and like your future is not predetermined, like you can do something about your life, and one of these movies made me feel like everything is pointless and there's no point in trying because fate is gonna kick you in your nutsack eventually. I don't know, call me crazy, but I'm gonna say the one that makes me feel more hopeful at the end of the day is a way better movie.